Gina, I'm so excited that you are being recognized as Educator of the Year by APCE. I couldn't think of a better place to share my excitement with you than our favorite market. And I just am thrilled that you are being recognized. I think all of us who get to work with you, uh, we get so much joy and love out of it. You make uh, putting together spreadsheets and organizing and office supplies enjoyable and fun and exciting. And you also have so much deep empathy and love for young people that you have engaged with them for years and years and years. And I am just thrilled to call you a friend and also a colleague. And I am grateful for all that you do to partner with the Cumberland Presbyterian denomination, particularly with the Presbyterian Youth Triennium. It is our joy to work with you, alongside you. And again, congratulations on this honor. Well deserved.
My name is Bruce Reyes-Chow and was the moderator of the 218th General Assembly of the Presbyterian Church USA. Highfalutin stuff, I know, but also have been a friend of Gina's for probably decades now. I am so excited that you are being publicly acknowledged for what so many of us have always known about you. Not only are you a wonderful educator and one who has walked with many, many people and has equipped many, many people to walk with others, but you are genuinely a wonderful human being and someone that I'm grateful has been in my life and the life of my family as you and through your work have nurtured and raised us. So congratulations. Well done, APCE. Continue to do good work in the world. And again, congratulations, Gina, on this wonderful, wonderful, and well-deserved public acknowledgement. Peace.
You want to know what I love about working with Gina? She just makes the world more colorful, both literally with her myriad of office supplies and figuratively with her faithful positivity. Gina has the ability to take a team of individuals and inspire and motivate them toward greatness because she's so excellent at building and fostering relationships. But the thing I love most about knowing and working with Gina is how much I learn from her. She just can't help who she is, and who she is an educator. She herself is always learning, and she's always sharing what she knows with those who surround her. Her heart is for young people and for the richness of their faith. So congratulations, dear friend and Educator of the Year. What a deserved honor, and what a gift your ministry is to the church.
Gina is joy. Her theology is joy. Her pedagogy is joy. Her life force is joy. She came into my life as my summer seminary intern over 30 years ago. And then she blossomed into denominational leadership and was able to give me new opportunities to teach and write. And she became the mentor to my daughter, who was once her summer seminary intern. Full circle. Thank you, Gina, for your friendship, for your leadership, and for the thousands of PCUSA youth who have grown up experiencing the joy, the deep joy of growing a faith for a lifetime. Well done.
Did you say Tina? Tina or China? Gina. Hey, Gina, I'm very proud of you. Educator of the Year. Really surprised me. I remember when you used to cheat off all of my exams. You've come a long way. You're welcome. I love you a lot.
How do I even begin to tell you about the ways in which Gina has changed my life and formed my faith over the years? I don't think there is enough time in this short little video. So I will just tell you that Gina and I have known each other since I was about 16 years old. She served as my youth leader growing up and still volunteers at Central Presbyterian Church in Louisville, Kentucky with the youth there. Gina was also the first person to offer me a job as a young adult, and I've been working with her ever since then. Gina has taught me what it means to care about young people, to care about all ages of church folk, and what it means to work hard and to do a good job in service of the greater church. Not only that, I consider Gina to be so many things to me: a personal therapist, my fashion advisor, my TikTok dance instructor, and truly a life coach. If you know Gina, you know that she brings so much life, joy, and energy wherever she goes. I cannot imagine a person who deserves this award more. Gina, you are one of my favorite people in the whole world. I love you and congratulations.
Sweet Gina, you sparkle like a precious gem. You possess an intense energy that explodes into creativity. The spirit that abides within you is God-given, natural, and real. The amazing Gina sees new possibilities in everyone, in everything, and in every corner of the globe. My treasured memories, Gina, include up close and personal times with you at the 1998 Youth Triennium in Indiana, the 1999 Dawn Millennial event in Indianapolis, the 2001 Presbyterian Youth Connection in Maryland, and more personally, yours and Andrew's extraordinary wedding event, and more recently, Andrew's special birthday event. Congratulations, Gina, on this well-deserved award and recognition. It has been my honor and my privilege to say, I know you and I love you. Thank you.
Gina, you're such a light in the world of youth ministry. You have such an amazing ability to combine faith and fun and a true love of working with young people. I so admire your commitment to leadership development and the way that you can see talent in people and give them the opportunity to develop their skills. You took a chance on me, and it has been my pleasure and honor to work with you for the last 10 years now. And the number of people in ministry that I continue to meet after 10 years who have had some sort of experience or cross paths with your work is just amazing. And this is so well deserved. Congratulations. And I love you, Gina.
So I met Gina years ago when we were at an event at Zephyr Point out at Lake Tahoe. And I will tell you this, Gina is the person that you want sitting with you at a table at a wedding or any sort of a party. She's that person that you look for. So I wrote a few things down because I want to make sure I get this right, because there's so much to say about Gina that is pretty wonderful. Number one, Gina is hella funny. If you've ever met her, you know this. She finds humor in all kinds of things, especially in this line of work. It's important. And she can always find humor in the work that we're doing. She's always on the lookout for people who can fill roles, and not just like a warm body, but like people who are good at what they do and who love what they do. And she's amazing at inspiring and encouraging people to do that. She loves young people, and that's probably the most important thing that you need to have in this line of work. Her love for them is unwavering, and it always amazes me. The work she puts out for the church, we've all used it, we've all seen it, and it's really good. And she doesn't get enough credit for it most of the time. But I think the most important thing Gina does for me and for so many other youth workers and Christian educators is that she inspires us. She keeps going. We don't deserve her in this church. She's too good for us, but she's here and we've got her, and I'm so grateful for her. So Gina, congratulations. I am grateful to call you a colleague and a friend. You are so deserving of this. Love you.
Well, of all the people I know, Gina Yeager-Buckley is one of them. And Gina, you are someone that gives me hope for the church. I have appreciated so much your willingness to to remind all of us of the baptismal call to nurture and care for young people, to integrate young people into the life of the church, and to allow me the privilege of serving with you and working with you as we have done that. When I think of Gina, I think the words that come to my mind are creative, fun, laughter, and joy. And Gina, you are brilliant. You are passionate for the church and for young people. I think I probably don't need to bring up certain stories where the laughter was profound and borderline the result of inappropriateness. I was going to give you flowers. I know that roses at Italian restaurants are your favorite, but love you, am grateful for you, appreciate your service and the ways in which you have faithfully loved Jesus and faithfully included and equipped and empowered young people to be people of compassion, justice, love, and faith. God bless you. Well-deserved recognition for all you do for so many people and to strengthen the body of Christ. And one more thing, Gina, when I think about just how big of an impact you've had on the church and the way in which you have really allowed students to have a leadership role in the church, it gets me almost emotional. My eyes, they get a little moist when I think about just how faithful you've been to serving Jesus. And so my moist eyes and I say thank you for your faithful service to the church, for your friendship to me, and for the impact that you've had.
It's the fourth Sunday of Advent in Princeton, New Jersey. The theme is hope. Gina, you give so much hope. In every triennium, in tween and youth resources, in copious every holiday decorations, in your attitude to your broken ankle in Paris, or my broken ankle in Alabama, in your determined, come on, we can do it, in your unstoppable optimism. Hope takes a whole lot of imagination and some amount of foolish, which you definitely have, to glimpse the possible. You see adventure in every promise, joy in every adventure, delight in every joy, wonder in every delight, and hope in every wonder. Gina, Educator of the Year, I name you Hope. Congratulations. This is so well-deserved.
Hey, Gina. This is Gerard Lowry. I wanted to add my voice to the many that are coming here to celebrate you today. Today, I want to thank you. I want to thank you for the years that you have put into ensuring that this church celebrate, recognize, nurture, develop, and encourage young people and young voices. You did that for me. And so I thank God for you. I thank God for your gifts, for your time, for your passion, for the work that you have put into this church. And today I join so many others thanking God for you and celebrating you for this award. Thank you, Gina. Love you, my friend. God bless.
Having worked with Gina on many planning team youth conferences, I couldn't think of a more worthy person to be honored. And now as a parent of teenagers who get to be recipients of Gina's love and dedication, Gina, you truly deserve this.
Hey, Gina. You know you have been my Educator of the Year for many, many years, probably about 20. And you probably also know I don't wear a tiara just for anyone. So maybe I'll call you Queen Educator. Either way, congratulations, so happy for you. You have made an impact in so many lives, the lives of all of my family members for sure, but so many lives of youth that have been so important to you that just vibrates from your very being is that passion, that creativity, just your love for life and fun, And I just can't say enough about how happy I am for you to be able to be celebrated because you really, really deserve it. So congratulations, Gina, and enjoy this time, enjoy this year. We're so thankful for you. God has done great things through you. Congratulations.
Thank you for being such an amazing teacher, Gina. We loved learning with you in Sunday school. Congrats.
I first met Gina at PSCE after a panel discussion during a weekend of theological inquiry. I had just given a less than inspiring understanding of my call to ministry, and following that, Gina came up and told me that she thought our stories had some common ground and that my story had resonated with her. Typical Gina, always leading with kindness, trying to find those commonalities, and looking for ways to connect with people. After that, I realized that this person was going to be a colleague I would want to work alongside, and that this was the start of a wonderful friendship. Gina is an inspiring teacher, as anyone who has taken a workshop with her or a class, or for me most recently, been in a lunchtime prayer service knows. Her professional commitment, her strength, perseverance, and faithfulness continues to be a model for church professionals. Her laughter and her tears, her care and her prayer have sustained me during joys and challenges in both my personal and my professional life. I couldn't be more pleased to say congratulations to Gina for receiving this much-deserved recognition and honor. May your ministry continue to bless our church.
Gina, I've known you for a long time, first professionally way back in Montreat when you were a small group leader. And through the years, you've become a dear, close friend. I love your integrity. I love your genuine care for others. I love your laughter that keeps me smiling. And most of all, your huge heart for youth ministry, not just in the big picture, but youth themselves and the youth workers that serve them. Congratulations.
Gina, oh my goodness, congratulations on being nominated as the APCE Educator of the Year. You deserve this award. We have worked together as colleagues for 12 years, and you are creative. Oh my goodness, you've added so much to theology formation and evangelism. Your creativity is seen all throughout Presbyterian Youth Triennium. You're also wise. You continue to learn and grow in youth ministry, and I am so impressed by the numbers of people you have mentored in this ministry, and you are so faithful. It's just a privilege to be a part of this journey with you of making disciples who are going to be about God's justice and hope. So again, congratulations. I cannot think of a better person to receive this award than you, Gina. God bless you, and I love serving with you.
Well done, Gina. Well done. Your creativity, your smile, your welcoming of all people, your openness, your warmth, your imagination, your sense of play, your listening ear, you got it all. You were an amazing colleague for me during my own ministry at Montreat Conference Center. I was so proud of the 6,000 young people and their adult advisors who would participate in Montreat youth conferences each summer. But you'd bring 6,000 together in 1 week. The Presbyterian Youth Triennium is a spectacular accomplishment, and the few times I was able to visit left me awed and inspired. I was often too busy in the Montreat world, but you were never too busy for me. I deeply appreciate the hospitality that you were always ready to offer. I knew that our similar beginnings as certified directors of Christian education in the local church gave us a common perspective on why we felt called to minister to and with young people. At the same time, I knew your work at General Assembly gave you the larger perspective that you and I in Montreat needed. You would know the latest trends in youth and young adult ministry. You would have the vision to look beyond them for the cutting edge. You knew young people and adults from around the country who would enrich our planning teams, bring new perspectives to our conferences, and who would become fast colleagues and friends over the years. You made Montreat better. You made the church, little c, better. And you have been and will continue to be a gift to the church, big C, and to Jesus Christ. An elder at your first church, Faith in Huntsville, recently moved here, and as parish associate at Black Mountain Presbyterian, I paid her a visit. When I found out she'd been at Faith for 50 years, I asked her if she'd known you as DCE. And a big smile came over her face, and she said, yes, we were her first job out of school, but she was too good for us. That's you. Good. So good. Thank you for being part of our lives. Pat and I send our love and best wishes. God bless you.
Gina, it's Valerie Izumi. So glad to be able to send congratulations and blessings to you as you receive this award, so well deserved. Thank you so much for your faithful ministry across many years on behalf of the Presbyterian Church for youth and young adults, and for those of us who are not so young anymore. I can think of so many times where I've benefited from your spirit of generosity, and I want to thank you for that. For your sense of welcome, no matter what pressures you were facing, no matter the fact that I was coming to you for the umpteenth time with a last minute question, you were always there for me. And you were always there for the youth and for the young adults to whom you ministered and who continued to grow in Christian discipleship with you as an example. Thank you so much. I know this is making you squirmy because you don't like all this attention, but you deserve it. Love you.
Gina's commitment to youth and adults has had an impact on many, both directly and indirectly. I have found her knowledge and experience and her willingness to share them, as well as her warm welcome and encouraging smile, to be energy-giving. Gina has been a consistent presence and support through a number of Presbyterian youth trienniums, Montreat youth conferences, and other youth events, encouraging youth and adults to share their gifts as they grow in their faith. Congratulations, Gina, on this well-deserved honor.
I'm Joanne Lee, a pastor out in San Francisco, and I first met Gina when I was just a teenager, and she has literally helped raise me in the church. She taught me what it means to truly be a connectional church, connecting me with women in leadership all around the country at a time in my life when I did not see that in my own particular church. And Gina really showed me what it means to embody leadership, even as a young person, and to have my voice valued and listened to. And she did this all with such great love. I never would have imagined that I'd grow up to be a pastor. It wasn't something I thought could be possible. And yet it is through one of Gina's conferences where I first felt that tug towards ministry. And I am so grateful for all that she has done, but I am most grateful for the way that she has done it, which is always with great love and laughter and joy. And because of her, this ministry that I get to take part in is possible. Thank you, Gina. I love you so much, and I am so grateful for you. This is well deserved.
Gina, Robert Hay here. Congratulations on this well-deserved award. You know, I remember some 20 plus years ago having the privilege and honor of being asked to serve on a search committee to call the next youth person to our General Assembly offices. We're being called to find someone to replace Roger Nishioka. No big job there, girl. As we prepared, we talked about questions that we could ask the applicants that would be like softballs we would toss up and see who could hit them and who couldn't. You hit every one of them. You knocked them out of the park. And it was like those softballs were beach balls to you. You were the right person then, and you've been the right person ever since. You've led with such grace and joy. And that's unusual, particularly in these days. Thank you for that. That's truly a gift from God. And I want to thank you and Andrew for being such good friends. May you continue to be a blessing to this denomination. Continue to spread that grace and joy to others. We give thanks for the blessing of your service. Congratulations, Gina. This is a well-deserved award.
When I think about the many years of shared experiences in ministry with young people, as well as with the adults who work with young people, Gina, your resume is rich and full. It is full of countless moments of meaning-making, of innovation and exploration as you walk beside teenagers and tweens and preteens, as you have engaged through snack tables and candy pyramids, through movies and games, energizers and music, as these have all been pathways that you have facilitated richly and fully. The time is definitely right for the community to recognize, to honor, and to celebrate you as the educator extraordinaire. Thank you. Thank you for sharing your gifts and your abilities, your skills and your talents with and for the sake of young people. The church is clearly better because of your dedication.
Hello, APCE friends. I can't think of a better person for Educator of the Year than Gina Yeager-Buckley. She is such an amazing person and has, in my 36 years of ministry, been such an inspiration, and her innovative and new ideas always. She's always my go-to at every conference. I'm sorry I can't be there this year. I'm waiting for my newest first grandbaby to be born, and I'm not there to hug your neck and tell you thanks for all the things you've always done and the gratitude I have for you. Thank you. Y'all have a great conference.
One of the things that I admire the most about Gina is her passion for leadership development. She has a way of seeing something in people, seeing potential, and giving them the opportunity to develop their skills and their talents. And she took a chance on me, and it has been my honor and pleasure to work with her for over 10 years now. Still after 10 years, the number of people that I come across in the church who are pastors or youth workers or young people or educators whose ministry and lives have been touched by Gina's work in one way or another is simply amazing. And congratulations, Gina. You deserve this honor, and I'm so very proud of you. And I love you very much, Gina Beth.
Hey, Gina, congratulations on Educator of the Year. Wow, I can't believe how long we've known each other. First Presbyterian Church, I have some really great memories there with you and all the old school people that we used to go there with. Again, congratulations, and I'm so honored to be a part of your celebration. Take care. Bye.
I am so pleased to see Gina recognized this way. If I were to use 3 words to describe her, it would be inspiring, loving, and committed. A person that brings these qualities to the table in her business endeavors is priceless. Gina, thanks for being you, and APCE, thank you for recognizing her spirit.
Gina is such a dear, dear friend, and I'm beyond thrilled that she is receiving this much-deserved recognition. We were so blessed that Gina came to our church right out of PSCE. We were still recovering from a tornado that had hit in the previous November, and the church parking lot was full of portable classrooms. So that's where she got her start. Her arrival breathed new life into us. Her vision for what CE could and should be was exactly what we needed at the time. Gina's connection with the youth and their affection for her was almost instantaneous. She built relationships with the youth, treating their voices as significant and recognizing and nurturing the gifts they had to share. She enabled and empowered the youth as capable ministers in their own right. It has been a joy to see these former youth grow up into their adult lives and see all the various ways that they are still using their voices and living their faith and passing on gifts that they discovered within themselves because of Gina's ministry. Since Gina has been in Louisville, her influence has expanded exponentially. I don't think there's any way to calculate how many individual faith journeys have been enriched by Gina's ministry. Gina will point to the teams working with her and say that she hasn't done anything in isolation. And this is true, of course. But it's Gina's team-focused, humble, and unselfish leadership which enables and empowers those working with her to share their gifts with maximum effectiveness. Working with Gina has been one of the greatest joys of my life. My husband and I have now been in youth ministry for 30 years because of Gina. Because she shared her gifts with us, we have been blessed to experience successive generations of the most awesome youth. There's a reason I wrangled this table to be the backdrop behind me. In its life before Gina, it was a brown, boring table stuck in the corner of the church somewhere. But Gina's mom, Linda, took it and turned it into this colorful reminder of her daughter's call to ministry, a call Gina has faithfully lived out in her time with us and then her time to the greater church in Louisville. In our congregation, every facet of CE, from youngest to oldest, was blessed by the gift of ministry of Gina among us. This table is also a reminder to me of the loving faith foundation laid by Gina's parents. I am deeply grateful for the way that Bill and Linda supported Gina's ministry and opened their arms and their hearts to us. I imagine Linda's heart is full of joy to see Gina receive this honor, and I can't help but picture Bill beaming down from heaven. Gina, you have brought so much laughter and joy to my heart and life. We have had so many rich and meaningful experiences, adventures and misadventures, and you've been there for me through some of the most difficult times. Thank you. Your friendship is one of the greatest treasures of my heart. I thank God for blessing me and my family and the church and the denomination and the world with the immeasurable gift of you. Congratulations, dear friend. I love you.
Gina, congratulations. Your resilience and faithfulness and relentlessness have empowered more Presbyterian youth workers and young adults.
Gina Yeager-Buckley and I don't get to collaborate with one another very often on planning things, which is kind of a disappointment, but we do run somewhat parallel professional lives. And so I know that when I'm doing one thing over here, she's probably doing a similar thing over there. And so Gina's one of the few people that I can call to say, hey, do you know how to serve communion to more than 1,000 people in under 7 minutes? Those kinds of esoteric conference planning items are the kinds of things that Gina's great at helping someone strategize around. How do you help 1,000 strangers have a good time together and get to know each other a little bit? Gina is great at these kinds of at this kind of problem solving. And so it's great to know always that Gina is a colleague. She's a phone call away, she's an email away, and she's always a supportive buddy out there in the system. But the time that I think of Gina the most are in those times when I'm working with a team of people who most often are a couple hours more than strangers. And they are trying to get from point A to point B. They're trying to make a plan. They're trying to solve a problem. They're trying to select a theme for a youth conference. and they've got an obstacle, or they have some talking and listening that they need to do, or they have some topic that they have to get through before they can get to the end, that's when I think, what would Gina Yeager-Buckley do? And I always get a great answer. And I always find a way to get through to the end. So thank you, Gina. You're a fabulous colleague. You're a great mentor. And you're very deserving of Educator of the Year because you have educated me and so many others along the way. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Gina. I am at awe at the ministry that you do, that the care that you give people, how you show up as your authentic self and just challenge people, challenge myself in a different way of thinking. And I am so blessed to have you in my corner of the kingdom. I met you 20 years ago as a young adult, and now I am in a new stage in my life, and you have always poured into me, and I hope that I have done the same for you. I can't think of anyone that is more deserving of such an honor as this. I believe in giving people their flowers before we say goodbye to them, and this is just another way for you to receive your flowers. So I just want to say I love you, and I am so blessed to have you in my life.
Hello, y'all. This is Jerry Cannon. Greeting for you. Start over. Hello, y'all. This is Jerry Cannon bringing you greetings from Charlotte, North Carolina to say congratulations to Gina Yeager-Buckley for being the Educator of the Year. That's right. You deserve all of the pomp and circumstance because you are a dedicated disciple of the Lord. Thank you, Gina, for coming into my life back in the Montreat days, back in the 90s, loving on my kids, being an inspiration to my church youth, but also inviting me to be a part of your ministry. Even with this gray hair in my head, you keep on calling this old dude to speak into young lives. So I am humble. I am grateful. And APCE, you could not have picked a better person for your 2022 Educator of the Year. So since this is official, I'm going to put the official hat on and make it okay, wait, you got to put the official hood on first, and then we'll put the official hat on. And Gina, I want you to know that you are the official 2022 Educator of the Year. APCE, congratulations. Gina Yeager-Buckley for being a great educator and inspiration to us all. Love you. Bye.
Gina, you are a mentor, encourager, church member, and friend. Here is one of the many ways you have inspired me in my ministry. For years, I believed that in order to work with young people, one had to have the gift of fun. You know, be great at leading games and being spontaneous and planning fun events. I don't really have the gift of fun. But you told me and showed me that young people want to be with adults who love them and who are willing to receive them just as they are. And you saw the gifts I have to do that. And you told me and showed me that that is enough. And that I too could share in ministry with young people. And I'm so grateful for that. And I will say, hanging around you for nearly 25 years, I have picked up some tips on the gift of fun. Thank you for your ministry in the Presbyterian Church, at Central Presbyterian Church, and in my life.
Hi, Gina. It's me, Alan Mebben. I just wanted to say that I'm very happy you're being recognized and receiving an award. You far beyond deserve it. And I wanted to let you know that I feel very lucky that as a young person who was indeed in need of a lot of education, that you were the source and facilitator of so much of my learning. Through all my days since being a youth at Faith Presbyterian Church, no matter what kind of days they are, be they the easy days or the not as easy days. My perspective and the values that guide me are from my family and from my church and from you and from all the fantastic people who were there with us, young people that you brought together. You taught us love for God. You told us to love each other. You taught us forgiveness for others and for ourselves, mercy, charity, honesty, and all the things that Jesus taught. You taught us by word and by your example. And it was a great time. Definitely many of the fondest memories that I have are from youth group. We didn't realize how good we had it. I'm grateful to you more than you likely know. I think of you and what I learned from and because of you very often. And I remember these things now that I'm all grown up with a job and a mortgage and adult responsibilities, and there's nothing about any of that that is nearly as fun as youth group was. So thank you, Gina. You deserve this award, and you deserve many, many, many more awards. Thank you.
Gina Yeager-Buckley, you are amazing. You are fun. You are a wonderful friend. You are compassionate. You are faithful. You're all the good things. And one of my favorite things to witness about you is that you are a way maker. I watch you look upon other people and notice their gifts and then create possibilities for these gifts to be used. And I know that in doing so, you have helped all of us understand a broader God, a more inclusive God than we would have otherwise. Thank you for that.
We'd like to say hi. I'm Jean Buckley.
I'm Stephen Buckley.
I'm Daniel Buckley.
Elizabeth Buckley Kopp. And we make up the Buckley family. I looked something up that life's journey, according to Mr. Rogers, things to remember along the way. And there's a song that he wrote, but I'm not going to sing it. And it's called We're Proud of You, from a song by Mr. Rogers. I've changed it, it's instead, we're proud of you, we're proud of you. We hope that you're as proud as we are, and that you're learning how important you are, how important each person you see can be. Discovering each one's specialty is the most important learning. We're proud of you. I have great memories of Gina with all the trienniums that I've attended and all the trienniums that you've led, meeting the great staff that you've directed through the years. God bless you, Gina, as you continue forward ahead and blaze new trails.
And I'd like to add, our eldest son, Andrew, is Gina's husband, and we are very thrilled that years ago he married her and brought her into our family. She's been a real joy. Her parents are terrific people, and all her extended French family relatives that we got to meet down in Texas. Been a joy to have her in the family, and we wish her well in her future endeavors and are very proud of this accomplishment of her being recognized in this manner.
Congratulations, Gina. It's a very big honor for you, and just glad to be able to know you. And let's give a little nose whistle tribute.
I'm Elizabeth. I'm Gina's sister-in-law, and I just want to, heartfelt congratulations to you on this honor. So often I know your work is behind the scenes, and people don't really know you're the person doing it. So it's exciting to see people take notice for those, important workers behind the scenes that continue, like you, to make a difference in so many countless people's lives in youth ministry, those that you won't even know. Only God knows the impact you have.
Okay, as the Buckleys sign over, just say congratulations.
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 Have a great evening.
Gina is one of those incredibly special people that I had the privilege to get to know and love and admire when I was a teenager. And then as I grew and became a colleague, I had the privilege to get to know her even better and love and admire her even more. Gina is a lifer in youth ministry, and the contributions that she has made to the Presbyterian Church over the past 30 plus years are hugely significant. I am so excited for Gina to win this award and so grateful to her.
Congratulations, Gina. All right, Michael Wilson, I'll make you a deal. Since I am turning this in one date since your past extended deadline, you can totally turn in your slide/video stuff to me an extra day late, since I'm in charge of slides and scripts for the APCE meeting. So I hope we can call that even. So here's my little bit for Gina. Gina, what an exciting evening for you, and I could not be more happy. Or is there a more deserving person in this room right now that deserves this award more than you? I did the math. It'll be 25 years ago in February, actually maybe close to this week, that I met you as a naive youth worker who said yes to a free trip to Santa Barbara, and I sat on the NYMPYC, I'm never going to get that right anyway, Youth Council, and met you as your first year as you started working with the National Youth Ministry. And in those 25 years, you have been a mentor, you have inspired, you have used your creativity to encourage youth workers across the Presbyterian denomination. I can't imagine doing youth ministry without pulling out some idea from Gina Yeager-Buckley and morphing it into the youth group that I work in right now. I can't thank you enough, and I wish I could have been a youth in your youth group, because I know that you have inspired me to share Christ in a way that is authentic and meaningful and joyful. And I am so blessed and honored to be your friend. Congratulations, Gina.
Gina, thank you for your years of service, for your dedication, for your commitment to young people, for your creativity and imagination and vision for youth ministry in this denomination. We are so privileged to have been able to serve alongside you and to have had our own children benefit from the programs that you have brought to life.
Thanks for being such a great inspiration, not just to us, but to the entire denomination. We love you, we celebrate you, and we could not be happier that you got picked for this honor.
You're the bomb, Gina.
Boom.
When I think of Gina, I think of someone who's just about to burst into laughter. I see that twinkle in her eye, the little corners of her mouth pulled up into a smile. Gina is someone who embodies joyfulness and light, and that's so important in a time of darkness, so much injustice in the world, so much pettiness, and yet Gina carries a deep yes that's a reflection of her trust in God. She sees creativity and possibility, and that's been so important in my life and in my friendship with her, in the work she's done with youth and young people. I can't think of a person more deserving of this award. Gina, I love you. Congratulations. Thank you for sharing your light with me and so many others.
Gina Yeager-Buckley, we are so thankful for you and for your ministry to the church, and especially here in the congregation of your youth. We thank God for all of the gifts and the talents that you bring with you as you impact the lives of young people. May God continue to bless you with energy, intelligence, imagination, and love. And from all of us here at the First Presbyterian Church of Richardson, congratulations.
Congratulations, Gina. This is your dear friend, last minute friend, C.C. Armstrong. And I wanted to just share these few words with you, that somebody said that it couldn't be done, but she with a chuckle replied that maybe she couldn't, but she would be one who wouldn't say so till she tried. So she buckled right in with a bit of a grin, without any doubting or quitted. She started to sing as she tackled the things that couldn't be done, and she did it. Somebody scoffed, "Oh, you'll never do that. At least no one has ever tried it." But she took off her coat and she took off her hat. The next thing you know, she begun it with a bit of a grin on her face. Without any doubting or quitted, she started to sing as she tackled the things that couldn't be done, and she did it. There are thousands to tell you that it cannot be done. There are thousands to prophesy failure. There are thousands that will point out to you, one by one, all the dangers that wait to assail you. But just buckle right in with a bit of a grin, without any doubting or quit it. Just start to sing as you tackle the things that couldn't be done and you did it. Wait, you already did it. Congratulations on doing it all. I love you, girl. Bye for now.
Congratulations, Gina. I truly cannot think of any person more deserving of the title of Educator of the Year than you. I am beyond grateful for your presence in my life, for your leadership, your mentorship, your support, and your encouragement. I love the ways that you bring laughter and humor and light to all situations, but also the way that you bring compassion and care and tenderness to all types of ministry that we have gotten to do together. I'm grateful for the ways that you always lift up those who are in need, that you lift up our children and our youth, that you empower them to be servants of God, and that you bring forth in all of us our most true selves, that you bring forth in all of us a recognition of each of our callings. And I have been just one beneficiary of that. I love you so much. I love being with you. I love spending time with you. And I am so excited to celebrate you today.
Greetings and congratulations, Gina. Wow, what a great award. What a awesome moment of recognition. And, you know, I was going to say no one deserves it more. Oops, I just said it. So no one deserves it more. I have truly appreciated all the laughs we've shared and all of the wonderful time in planning with you in larger groups. I certainly appreciate your graceful support in the many times I've had to come to you as I thought about just how to bring along a YAV, for example, in internship with the office that I coordinate, the Office of Vital Congregations, and even in thinking about what is best as we sort of mold the Vital Congregations initiative to be more inclusive of our young people. I just sincerely appreciate you. Again, if I had a second award, I'd present it to you now myself, but I don't. And so congratulations on this award. I hope that you will enjoy the days ahead and that they will be your best ever. Thank you. Take good care. Greetings, Gina, and congratulations. Had to get the appropriate hat to reflect the sunshine that you bring to all of our lives. Thank you for all that you do in being a wonderful colleague in the Office of Theology, Formation, and Evangelism. So much help you've offered to our office, the Office of Vital Congregations. So again, congratulations and thank you. May this be your best year ever.
Hi, I'm Linda, Gina Beth Yeager-Buckley's mom, and I just wanted to say hello and to thank you, APCE, her friends and colleagues, for giving Gina this award, this wonderful award for ministry. She's always had a heart for children and youth, and together you all have done wonderful work. So, peace of Christ to all of you, and thank you.
Hey Gina, I want to add my voice to the chorus of folks celebrating this really well-deserved recognition. I am so grateful for the decades of work that you've put in trying to tell the story of God's love for us to the world and to the individuals within it. I treasure your friendship, and I can't help but think of you when I think of Christian education in the Presbyterian Church. You've done really important work for a really long time, and I'm so grateful to you for it. So take care, and I hope you can really deeply accept this love and appreciation. I look forward to the next time our paths cross, as I'm sure they will. They keep doing that. Take care. Bye-bye.